The Olympics started way back in ancient Greece, where athletes competed in the buff and corporate tie-ins were almost unheard of. After that, people would try and bring the games back, such as in revolutionary France, Liverpool and Wenlock. And the thoroughly French Baron Pierre de Coubertin was so stirred by Wenlock's giddy heights that he founded the proper Olympics, holding the first in 1896 in a far less marbly Greece. The next few games were just sideshows to bigger things, but they did see women's events introduced and the first Paralympian winner, a wooden-legged gymnast, win 3 golds. And in 1912, Sweden finally stepped in and assembled an affordable and well-designed Olympics. But just when things were on track, trouble in Europe got the 1916 Games cancelled. And Germany weren't invited to the next Games, having recently paid the hosts a rather unwelcome visit. The Olympics had a swift revamp, launching big brands like the Olympic rings and the flame. Fun fact, the torch relay started in 1936 when it was passed to Nazi Berlin. This was Hitler's big fascist party, where he tried to ban black and Jewish athletes. US runner Jesse Owens famously won 4 gold medals, ruining Hitler's bash, and we all had a war. 48s, although still on speaking terms, meet up in a flat-broke London for the topically titled Austerity Games. Germany, Japan and the Soviet Union stayed home. Meanwhile, in nearby Aylesbury, injured war veterans held an archery contest, which went on to become the Paralympics. Then, after a fairly dull 50s, the 60s were much more exciting. Not only did the Games see its first black African champion, they also saw the Black Power salute performed on the winner's podium. There was tragedy in the 70s, with 12 murdered in the Munich massacre. Among the dead were 11 members of the Israeli Olympic team. The 80s saw lots of spiteful snubbing, with the US and the Soviets taking it in turns to stand each other up. Since then, the 90s and the noughties have seen far fewer boycotts, with a schmoozy bunch all showing up to the Beijing Olympics despite China's track record. The Games have also proved economy-bustingly expensive of late, so good luck, Britain, for 2012. We're all in this together.